Have you ever caught yourself wondering why your world feels so quiet compared to everyone else's? Why some people move through life surrounded by constant noise, group photos, plans every weekend, while your own phone sometimes sits in silence? At first, it feels like a problem only you have. That ache of loneliness shows up, whispering that maybe you're being left behind, that something must be wrong with you. But what if the absence of friends in your life is not a punishment, but a message? Not evidence that you are lacking, but that you are stronger than you realize. Today, we're going to uncover why having fewer friends, or even walking through a season with none at all, isn't proof that you're broken. It might be proof that you are rare. Stay with me until the end, because the final reflection will permanently shift the way you see your solitude. There was a time when a young scientist spent long evenings walking alone while others gathered in busy cafes and crowded homes. He chose quiet rooms, notebooks, and thought experiments over constant company. People around him might have thought he was strange, distant, or antisocial. Yet those long stretches of silence became the birthplace of ideas that would change how we understand reality itself. He needed space, stillness, and distance from noise to see clearly. Too much chatter would have blurred the very insights he was trying to reach. Long before and long after him, the Stoics pointed to the same truth. Marcus Aurelius wrote that a person who is at peace with themselves is never truly alone. Epictetus urged his students to guard their circle carefully because the wrong people could twist their character before they even noticed it happening. And Seneca, the great Roman philosopher, often reminded his readers that it is better to walk with integrity by yourself than to be dragged along with a crowd rushing toward emptiness. If some of history's sharpest minds found their strength in solitude, then maybe the quiet path you're on is not a flaw at all, but a reflection of your depth. Let's explore 4 powerful insights that reveal what the lack of friends actually means, and why it might be one of the clearest signs that you are building a life of real strength. Insight 1. Depth doesn't thrive in shallow waters. Think about the last time you tried to open up about something that genuinely mattered to you. Maybe you wanted to talk about purpose, discipline, healing, or your plans for a better life. But the people you were with only wanted to complain, gossip about others, or scroll through distractions. You offered something real, and it fell flat. The air got awkward, the conversation died quickly, and you walked away feeling out of place. That mismatch feels painful, but it is also a sign you are not designed to live only on the surface. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." If your inner world is rich, reflective, and intentional, then environments built on shallow thinking will never feel like home. Many people connect quickly because their relationships demand almost nothing from them, just jokes, trends, and convenience. But if you crave honesty, depth, and loyalty, you will never be able to blend in everywhere. And that isn't a failure. It's a proof that you operate on a different frequency. Being rare means you will not be present in every room, every group, or every chat. It means your energy doesn't belong just anywhere. Insight 2. Solitude is the training ground of self-mastery. Why do so many people fear being alone? It isn't the silence itself that terrifies them, it's what the silence reveals. When the noise fades, you are left only with your own thoughts, your unresolved emotions, and your honest reflection in the mirror. That is what most people are running from. They chase constant company, not because they deeply love everyone around them, but because they're afraid of being left alone with themselves. If you can sit in a quiet room with no notifications, no background noise, and no one to distract you, and you don't feel like you're falling apart, that is strength. Epictetus told his students, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. In other words, the path of real growth often looks confusing to others. When you choose a night alone over a party that drains you, when you step away from circles that feel wrong even if they're full of people, some will call you cold, distant, or antisocial. But in reality, you are training. You are learning to anchor your peace inside your own mind instead of renting it from other people's presence. Imagine the contrast. One person needs background noise, group chats, and constant plans just to feel okay. Another can sit in silence, read, reflect, breathe, and still feel whole. Which one is truly free? Solitude is not a sentence. It is a practice ground where you learn emotional independence, mental clarity, and inner stability. Insight 3. Quality outweighs quantity every single time. Picture two different lives. In the first, your social media is flooded with comments, tags, and group photos. Your weekends are full. Your chat list scrolls endlessly, but most conversations are shallow. People remember you when they're bored, when they need entertainment, or when they want something, but disappear when you're struggling. In the second life, your phone is quieter. There are fewer names, but when one of those people messages you, you know it's real. You know you can call them in the middle of the night, and they will listen, not out of obligation, but out of genuine care. In the second life, you might sit in the room with one person in complete silence and feel more seen than you do around 20 people talking loudly. Which version would you rather live? Seneca once wrote, "Associate with people who will make a better man of you. Welcome those whom you can make better." The value of a friendship is measured not by its length, its public appearance, or its numbers, but by its nourishment. A single loyal companion can bring more light into your life than 100 casual contacts who only know the surface of you. So if your world looks quieter right now, if your list of close contacts is short, don't automatically label that as emptiness. See it as filtration. Your life is gently removing what doesn't truly connect. You are refusing to sell your energy cheaply. You are protecting your mind and your heart from the constant drain of maintaining connections that never grow roots. Insight 4. The right people appear in the right season. Look at how real growth works in any part of life. A tree doesn't become strong in a day. Foundations of a house are not built in an afternoon. Deep connections don't arrive on command just because you're tired of waiting. Yet most of us secretly feel like we're behind if we don't have the friend group we imagined by a certain age. The Stoics warned against this illusion of control. You cannot dictate who walks into your story or who decides to leave. You cannot force someone to understand you, appreciate your depth, or stay loyal. But you can decide who you are in every season. You can stay aligned with your values even when no one is watching. And when you do that, your values become like a lighthouse in the dark. You may not see anyone coming for a while, but the light is there, and the right people will eventually notice it. Think of it this way. If you are constantly shrinking your personality, hiding your standards, laughing at what you don't find funny, and agreeing with what you don't truly believe just to be accepted, you are turning down your light. The people who would genuinely value you might pass right by, because they never got to see who you really are. But when you stand firm, even in seasons of solitude, you create the possibility for the right eyes to recognize you, the right hearts to resonate with you, and the right friendships to form. Not quickly, not instantly, but honestly. So what does the lack of friends really indicate? It indicates that you have standards, that you are unwilling to spend your limited time and energy on hollow connections, that you would rather walk a lonely path than join a crowd running in a direction that betrays your values. This isn't weakness, it is strength. It shows that you understand the worth of your own company. You are not desperate enough to trade your peace just to avoid being alone. The next time you feel that sting of emptiness, remember the countless thinkers, creators, and philosophers who did their deepest work in silence. Remember Marcus Aurelius and his calm reflections written alone in military camps. Remember Seneca's reminder that the crowd is often mistaken, loud but misguided. Remember Epictetus's call to self-mastery and inner discipline. Most of all, remember that great souls are rarely understood at first glance. Depth recognizes depth, but it does so slowly, carefully, and over time. In the meantime, use this season not as a waiting room, but as a workshop. Build yourself, strengthen your body, expand your mind, nourish your spirit. Let solitude become your forge, the place where resilience, clarity, and self-respect are formed. Because when the right people finally arrive, they will not be heroes sent to rescue you from your loneliness. They will be companions added to your fullness. They will not ask you to shrink, to betray your standards, or to mute your depth. They will see it. They will resonate with it. They will bring their own depth to meet yours. And those bonds, rare, authentic, and enduring, are worth infinitely more than a list of names who barely know you. The lack of friends in your life is not proof that you are unworthy. It is proof that you refuse to settle, that your light is too strong to be hidden inside shallow crowds, that you know peace and solitude is better than chaos in company,